You know what? I knew it was going to happen. I saw you with Suzanne. I thought,
because you're sitting here going, okay, I got 8 o'clock. Okay, TS is gone.
yeah, I know. So you came to the party to play, though, because you had to make it up to me and everyone who missed out on that today's special.
Yes, we did.
So they were literally writing this show right before we went on the air.
Up until like 90 seconds ago.
That's not even a joke. So it's like hot off the presses indeed. So Mike Mezak, of course, needs virtually no introduction because when I say he's the king of coins, he indeed is. His today's special sold out earlier today. So thank you and congratulations if you got that. This is a day that we wait for with you because you do things today that you really don't do
every
the rest of the
year.
year. Every
do things that we
year.
only do on this day.
It's true.
The TS was only on this day, totally sold out. This coin, only on this day.
Only on this day. And in fact, it may only be for this show.
Could well be.
It may only be for this show. So at a this day only price of $99.95, remember a couple of things that make Mike unique. If you are new to the world of coin collecting, I hope you can stick around because he's like the Andrew Lessman of coins. It's a whole history lesson in addition
quite
to
the compliment.
but it's really true. We do flex pay, we do free shipping, we do of course a 30-day return policy. But this is something no one else in the industry is doing at this price. Or
well, nobody else can do it at any price.
Do it.
At any price.
Period.
Yeah, it's 100% exclusive. Only here, only for this day. So when it says this day only, and sometimes, you know, we have this day onlys, that it's a special pricing for this day and you'll see it later, you see whatever. Right. This is something that we started 3 years ago. It's been tremendously, tremendously popular. So this is the Happy New Year version. This is the Happy New Year edition. So what we have here, this could be the 2020 coin. I know that's a 2019, but this is the 2020 coin. So we're selling this for 2020. We only sell it on New Year's Eve.
Today only. Today
only. So when we say this day only, it's not just the price is this day only, it's only sold on this day.
It's only available today.
So the addition, people say, so what's the population? How many are made? Whatever we sell today.
That's it.
It's our first airing. Right. Because the today's special has to sell out before we can get to to the New Year's edition. It is flag core, 100% exclusive to me as well. So I have an exclusive core. I've got an addition. Nobody else in the industry has never ever done this. We sell it for 1 day and 1 day only. It's never sold any other day of the year, any place else or anything else. It is the Red Oak presentation box. We've got it, and it's the 2020 American Eagle. Now, well, this is our 3rd year. This is the most special, and in essence, last year for us to be able to do this. This was the information. It was funny, Shannon came. We always do kind of our host meeting before the show, and she goes this and that, and I said, now remember, and we kind of withheld this from most of the hosts, that this is the last year of issue.
Wow. Of
the American Silver Eagle. And I cannot explain to you just how big that is.
That's huge.
It is transformational in the numismatic industry. It is something that the United States government is loath to change designs. As I explained earlier, I am oldish, okay? The Roosevelt dime, for instance, has never changed design in my lifetime.
Oh, wow.
It has remained unchanged since 1946.
Okay.
The Kennedy half dollar is unchanged in my lifetime. The Lincoln cent has changed 1 time in my life. 1 time in its 100, in the last 100 years, it's changed 1 time is all that has changed. And so what you have is something that the United States government, they stick with it. As a matter of fact, by law, if they do a design change, they have to wait a minimum of 25 years to do it again. And they have to wait 25 years to do the initial design change. It's been 35 years. President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in December of 1985. This coin has been made unabated, unchanged from 1986, its first year of issue, until this year. And then the United States has then decided that they are going to change the design, radically change the design of the reverse of the American Silver Eagle. So 2020 has become, and that's why one of the reasons why the TS sold out so quickly, earlier than it's ever sold out before. Complete and total utter sellout on the Today Special. And one of the reasons for that, and by the way, the HSN price of the Today Special was $119. So for this day only, it's $99. This is the wholesale price. You cannot get this anyplace else. It's simply not available any place on the planet but right here. And I have got it with the special flag core. Now, It's not just New Year's Eve or New Year's Day edition that is exclusive to us in FlagCore. All FlagCore coins are exclusive to us. So right now, you just saw that 275. 275 is the population. The regular Mint State 70 NGC coin will be hundreds of thousands. This will be minuscule, a tiny percentage, a tiny itty-bitty percentage of the entire production of this coin will be New Year's edition 2020 because it's only sold right here this year on this show, you and I right now.
Hey, by the way, though, in the last couple of moments, we more than doubled the number of people who are joining us in the various forms of ordering. All I can tell you is today is the day that we're going to make you a coin collector if you haven't collected before. Yep. And today is the day if you have been collecting or if you've seen Mike here or on television for several decades now, the well-preserved, well-aged
well, thank you.
Commodity that he is in the world of coins. There's no one in the industry that is more trusted, more beloved, or frankly, gives us the best information. So I'll just tell you, if there's any place to shop for your coins, it's right here, right now. But the big thing is, and I know I'm going to have Mike kind of detail why this, in addition to the 1 day of issue and only available here at HSN and the 1 day only price and never to be sold at this network or anywhere else for that matter.
Well, anybody can do whatever they want after they buy it here today.
Sure. On the secondary market.
Right, of course, and that's what you'll see. And this day only, it's $99. So that's the wholesale price. You can't get it for less than $99.95. That's just simply the fact of the matter. Now, the TS, I know 352 sold just instantaneously like that. But understand with the today special, there were 12,299 sold. This will still be, that'll be a fraction of the total. This will be a small fraction in essence of the today special at 12,299. I mean, we may well sell, you know, a couple of thousand of these. In the world of coins, that is absolutely positively
it is.
nothing.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a moment, and boy, oh boy, you need to be using express ordering. Call that number. Load our app on your cell phone and shop till you drop, because yes, you're going to learn a lot from Mike, but if you're looking for a place to put your toe in the water, if you're looking for a place to start, I would do it now, because in addition to our 30-day return policy, which in the world of coins does not happen, free shipping, even in coin collector shows here at HSN, does not happen. FlexPay does not happen in the real world. $33.32 to get it at home. Red Oak presentation box. How much is that, like a FlexPay, give or take?
Just about $24.95.
Okay,
if you go to hsn.com, $24.95 customer pick.
Yeah.
Customer pick.
On its own.
I sell thousands of these every year at 24. That makes this $75. Right. Now understand, special FlagCore. Okay.
Yeah, now, Mike,
going to be New Year's Eve edition. All of that adds significantly to the value.
Let's talk about some of the, the levels, to introduce people. So FlagCore, why is it important? What is a core?
Well, thank you. Yes, those are all great questions. Because what happens is, okay, coin certification's been around for 30-something years. Coin certification of modern issue coins started in 1999 by me. Modern issue coins were never done. I was the very first person to certify American Silver Eagles and sell them nationally. And now, of course, it is the standard of the industry. Sure. And so what NGC did for years and years and decades is they did this. They had a little label. They had a little white core that held the coin, and that was that.
And then, NGC is one of the leading grading companies.
The big three are NGC, PCGS, and Annex. Okay, so the Annex coin already gone. Right. Okay, so this is my exclusive thing. And so then the people started to change the labels. Now all of a sudden there's 10 different labels, 20 different labels, 50 different labels, and it's just getting crazy. And I said, okay, enough. One of the things that we do since we've been here so long, we have so many exclusive relationships so that we can kind of control the conversation. So we can say, okay, all of this other stuff is just insane. It's impossible to keep track of. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do FlagCore. We're going to do a simple label. That's all we're going to do. We have FlagCore. I'm the only one that can sell FlagCore of any kind. Period. From NGC, I'm the only one that can do FlagCore. I'm going to do a New Year's Eve, and then on top of that, what I'm going to do is do something nobody has ever done before. I'm going to sell it for 1 day and 1 day only. And what the addition is, what the population is, how many exist, or what is sold right here on this day. That's right. We have 500 sold, which is nothing. Like I said, the regular NGC and all their multitudinous labels will be 100,000, 150,000, 175,000 in Mint State 70 for 2020. This is going to be maybe a couple thousand. It's tremendously popular, but it's going to be maybe a couple thousand. Here's the issue with this. So we've done this for 3 years. It's tremendously popular. Now add in the fact that this is a transformational coin. And people go, what do you mean? The United States government, when they started making the American Silver Eagle in 1986, and I started selling it in 1986, it looked just like this. And it's looked like this every single solitary year from 1986 until 2020. It's changing. This is the very last of its line. It's the last of the image. It's a transition coin. It is a legacy coin. It is the end of an era. So after 35 years, you are going to have an American Silver Eagle that is going to change. It'll happen. Well, you know, we kind of throw that term around once in a lifetime. As I said, I'm oldish. They're changing this for the first time in my lifetime. They, by law, can't change it again for 25 years. That's pretty much for me going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Okay? If it happens after that, I won't know anything about it. It is ultimately, so when I say that, I mean quite literally once in a lifetime is what you're looking for this change. And you have to own, in essence, the bookend coins, the very last coin. You have to own the very first coin. You have to own the very last coin. It's absolutely important when you have this transformational coin. And if you're going to own that coin, you're going to own it in absolutely perfect mint state 70 condition. So what it means is in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition.
Sure. The
higher the grade, the more it's worth. And in coins, mint state 70 is perfect. To give you an idea, to get, let's say, the 600 coins that just rolled in here, given the grading percentages of this particular coin, I have to purchase about 9,000 coins to ensure 600 coins to be sure.
Wow.
And here's what the problem is. And it happened with the Today Special, one of our lowest editions ever. One of the reasons it's sold out so quickly, that and the popularity of this particular coin. The United States government already made all these early issue, the New Year's Eve edition, Silver Eagle's first release, first day of issue, first day release, all of those special designations that are out there that are early release American Silver Eagles. They already made what they're going to make. Those are already, in essence, sold completely out. Because what happens is, this is a mint state American Silver Eagle. You cannot buy this directly from the United States government.
Oh, wow.
You only can buy it through what are called a series of authorized purchasers. There's only 12 or 13 of them in the United States. So I call authorized purchaser 12, someone I have a relationship with. I need 50,000 Eagles. I call another guy, because, you know, you got to spread it around. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 with the TS. So I'm buying 200,000 Eagles, generally speaking. Okay, you know, just $3.5 million. Well, now I'm afraid of allocation. So in other words, I call these guys 50,000, 50,000. They go, well, you know, I got more than I got, so I can only give you 30. Well, that's not enough. So now I got to order another 50,000 here, and I got to order another 50,000 here to ensure that I get what I want. And all of a sudden, that's starting to happen, and it's this self-fulfilling prophecy that all of a sudden there's just not nearly enough of these in the marketplace, and all of a sudden there's a massive shortage because the government has to make the proof coins. They got to make the congratulations coins. They got to make all the other new coins, proof sets and mint sets. They can't get back to the Silver Eagles fast enough, and so I think you're going to see a tremendous shortage of these coins out of the chute. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And so for a coin that is only sold for one day and one day only at a special price, in a special core, on a special opportunity, and then it's the very last of its kind, the very last transitional American Silver Eagle. Give the red oak presentation box. That is not insignificant at $24.95 as well.
So I got to be honest, if this were not a historic moment in coin collecting, if we factored that out, if we factored out that obverse is not going to be done again, just factor in it's the first year of a new decade.
Yes.
It's a New Year's edition. You cannot buy this anywhere else. You cannot get that flag core anywhere else. Mike includes that red oak presentation box, which is just a skosh underneath that flex pay. So even if we Ricky Bobbied it, if you're not first, you're last.
Right, that's right.
This is last. This is the last.
Last and the first. Right? Now here's the interesting part about this, and you bring this up, it's the end of a decade, but it's in some ways more than that. A lot of coin collectors collect literally kind of on a numerology kind of thing.
Yeah,
1919.
You're right.
1900.
Right.
2000.
You're right.
2020 is a big number collector.
It is.
Okay? Because you would have been 1919, 2020, 21, 21. Well, we're not going to do 21, 21. 18, 18, you know, unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're not collecting 18, 18. 1919s, you know, you can collect those, and then you got 2020s. That's it. So from that standpoint, it's going to be tremendously collectible. Now add in the historical significance of this being the last year of issue. Now add in the Res Oak presentation box. And then to me, understand, the limited edition becomes so incredibly important when you only sell it for one day. So this is not available tomorrow. And I know we have an HSN price on it. That's what the price would have been. Let's say we didn't sell out the today's special. Okay, we would have aired this, but not as a this day only, and it would have been $119. So for those of you that purchased the Today Special, you can thank yourself. You just discounted yourself $20 to be able to buy this coin, since the Today Special was gone as well. So fantastic opportunity. So now there's 750 coins. Like I said, the regular NGC, and its multitudinous myriad number of labels that are out there, you know, in white cores, but with 80,000 different labels, you're gonna have 100,000, 120,000. Now understand, they're gonna make 40 or 50 million coins. That is still going to be a highly, highly desirable coin. People say, well, what difference does the grade make? Well, if we have, I don't know if we have this, the complete Mint State 70 collection, I've sold 3 of them so far today.
Oh, wow.
They're $20,000. 1986 through 2020, Annex Mint State 70, $19,995. We sold 3. I have 3 left in the solid red oak presentation box. So do the math on that. That's about $600 a coin. That's what Mint State 70s are worth over the length or life of the entire program. Well, it's not $600 a coin, and this is in many ways far more exclusive, because those have been sold for, you know, been sold since 1986. This is sold today. It's sold here, and that's it. One time, one opportunity, have at it, and then it's done.
Well, and we kind of made allusion to this, but, you know, I'll play devil's advocate again. We are not limiting quantities. I know it sounds kind of funny to say that. I know Mike said this earlier. It's like, you know, it's America. Nobody should do that. But the reality is, you go to a coin show quite often, that is what happens, where, where they say, listen, there's only 1 per customer, 2 per dealer.
I hate that more than anything. Yes, this is it right here.
Oh, Mike, now this is what you were talking about.
This is the one. Okay. So this is now, because now we have a closed-end edition, since 2020 is the last one.
It's done.
So this is the complete Heraldic Eagle set, 2020, Mint State 70, NGC, New Year's Eve edition. That's what we're selling for $99. But there's the entire set, all 35 of them. Mint State 70 Annex, $19,999.95. I had one in NGC. It was $47,000. We sold that. So at $19,995, it's a tremendous bargain. I've got 3 of those, but that's $600 a coin. Now, the 1996 is a $7,000 coin, but understand, it still brings it out at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a coin. Now we have the most exclusive Silver Eagle sold in America today by presentation. In other words, it is sold literally, this coin will be sold for, what's this, this is 8 o'clock, 4 hours. So it's not even a day.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. It's only available because we started it at 8. By the most it can be sold is for 4 hours. The edition is what is sold in 4 hours. Wow. That's it. So that becomes so incredibly inclusive and exclusive. And then what happens, it's the 3rd year. We've sold, the first year we did, I think we sold 3,000 or 4,000. Well, every one of those people won all of the New Year's Eve edition coins. There's now 3 in existence, all in the Flag Corps. We kicked off Flag Corps, we kicked off New Year's Eve edition, but now this will be the most exclusive of all of the American Silver Eagles with that, because it's the final year of issue. It's the very last one that will be offered by the United States Mint with this old John Mercanti reverse design. They've kicked around a lot of things, and people are asking me, so what's it going to be?
I know, I was going to ask.
No idea.
No, oh wow.
Well, the Mint the Mint has said we have about 6 designs in-house. We are going to go ahead and get outside artists to look at this, to see what we're gonna do. We may put it out for a competition sometime late in 2020. What they're thinking is they're gonna do something that more closely matches this. This originally was on the 1917 Walking Liberty half dollar. So something that more period, from a period standpoint, you know, matches this, something a little older instead of the heraldic eagle, something from, you know, the late 18th century, kind of do a retro look to match this right here. They're also going to change the front of the coin as well. They're going to kind of tidy up Lady Liberty and add a lot of anti-counterfeit things. Look, for those of you that shop with us all the time, you don't worry about that. We control this from, I buy it from the Mint, I send it to the grading company, I send it to you, the provenance is unbroken. That is not what happens. It's out there, who knows what people are doing to it, okay? Well, you know what I'm doing to this. It is unbroken chain of provenance from here right to your house.
And remember, it's for today and today only. I mean, basically for this show and a blip on the radar at 11 o'clock, if there are any remaining. But regardless, not done after today, period. Not done after today. So now, Mike, we're not going to have time for a presentation on this?
You know, we sold out the Annex, TS. The only other way to get a grading certificate with any coin was the Annex, which is completely sold out. We also do a very small ICG, edition, because we've been doing ICG here for as long as I've been here, 20 years. We do the ICG, so there's a lot of people that collect ICG. So I want to give you the first day of issue, only 3,020 in the limited edition. Probably going to be the second most limited edition after the New Year's Eve flag court. The flag court may get a little over that, but you're going to get the free 4-coin grading certificate. You get the Red Oak presentation box, over $100 in bonuses, at $89.95.
So the bonuses are more than the purchase.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and again,
that's the way we roll here.
That's the way you roll.
That's right.
All right, 30-day money-back guarantee and less than $30 on your credit card. So if you're channel surfing, Happy New Year. We ring in the new year preemptively every year with Mike Mizak, who does something incredible. He sold out of his Today Special, I think, in that 5 o'clock hour. I was at home and I'm like, oh, he better have something.
Sorry.
So they were
I did. Yeah, I had to back up. Because we have, I mean, we follow everything in the industry.
It's true.
I knew that the Today Special was going to sell out early. We 100% knew that.
Yeah.
Now, this coin right here, this coin has caused me great personal pain.
Okay, how come?
Okay, well, let me explain it to you. We aired this briefly earlier.
Yeah.
Sold, I think, 270 of them, just like that. 279 we've already sold.
Okay.
This is out of the congratulations set from the United States government. They do this special little congratulations set. I may have one sitting around here someplace. It is the smallest edition that they do as a subset. Well, here's what happened. We sold it this morning and priced it at $229 before the United States government priced the Proof Silver Eagles this year, because they come out in the congratulations set. We assume silver's up a little bit, silver's up about a few percent, that they would raise it a little bit. Well, it came out where they raised the price of this set, ungraded, uncertified, 20%.
Oh, no kidding.
It monstrously affects our ability to make these coins and to price these coins. So we went through a very long and toward this, and the regular proof coin too as well. Yes, and we came to the decision we would provide for just this 6 or 7 minute airing an additional 20 dozen coins.
Wow.
That is it. Then if I do this again, and it is an early release and I will do it again, it's going to absolutely, positively, 100% be more money. In other words, I had to talk basically 4 people into making no money on this, okay? And I'm pretty good at talking people into stuff, but that's pretty hard.
You silver-tongued devil,
yeah,
you.
Right. Sadly, I was one of the 4 people.
Yeah, really.
Okay. But that's okay, because, you know, we were talking about that. That's why you buy your coins here. You can trust us to do the right thing by you. And so what you have is you've got the Proof Silver Eagle. So you've got the Proof Silver Eagle, and the regular Proof Silver Eagle, remember, is going to be about 100 times rarer than the Mint State Eagle.
And Proof is, again, for people who are new.
That's right. Proof is a method of manufacturing. They're made differently. They're struck multiple times at higher pressure to give it this mirror finish. It has this little W or West Point mint mark on it right there. Yeah. Then what we then have a subset of collectability. And the United States government releases these little things called congratulations sets. And they only make 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 of these, which is an incredible subset. It's being released very early in the year this year, and they just absolutely cranked the price to the moon on this. I am going to honor for this $229 price point, just for right here, just for this presentation, just for right now. Excuse me, I'm going to honor this for, well, we can show what we have left. That is all we have. We have 315 sold. I have 187 left. That is all that is ever going to be available. I could have sold 2,000 of these coins. We could have sold 3,000 of these coins. We held it off the air out of the 3 p.m., so we saved this for you, Shannon.
Right.
Because it's the Congratulations Eagle early release. And I'm holding the price. Flag core, once again, exclusive to me. So when you look at this, the simple label flag core, I can take that and then I can ensure for you that it's simple, that it's guaranteed, that it's limited. When you see, so we decided to make 500 coins available at $229. And so you can see right now I'm down to 160. That's a 158. So what we're going to do, you've got about 2 minutes or so to be able to get in on this. Red Oak presentation box. We considered taking away the Red Oak presentation box, okay? Because the government went up so substantially on the ungraded, uncertified coins. But we said, you know, that's not right. Okay, we're going to hold the price. Unfortunately, I had to limit the quantities to about 1/4 of what I wanted to.
Mike, I just have to interject here because even my producer is saying, don't use that clock as your method of measurement on, hey, should I call now?
Right.
Because he's actually saying it will not make the duration that you see at the bottom of your screen. So unless you are making your way to the phones or shopping via remote or using our app, there are a lot of ways to shop here at HSN. Sadly, you are not getting this. So remember, that quantity left does not take into account the hundreds of people who are trying to get through on this and the various, forms of ordering. So this show, this airing, one-shot deal. Remember, Mike and a couple of other people in the industry are absorbing that 20% increase that the United States government is mandating on this coin. But he's passing along the price that he committed to, only for basically the 100 or fewer than 100.
And I just want to show you, I just grabbed this off stage.
Nice.
This is what the congratulations set looks like.
Oh, nice.
See, so you go like this and it says congratulations and they put a silver eagle in it.
Yeah, very
and then
cool.
we have to send this in original government packaging to NGC. They then destroy this packaging to make sure that nobody else can use it. By the way, the 2016 version of this, $799 on it.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why $229 was a little ridiculous to start with. So anyway, it's
all right, don't hang up. We took your phone call into consideration. Keep calling on that this day only, but a show that was hot off the presses, I'm going to wait to be surprised. I know you will be too.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $399 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size and may not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900. Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
All right, well, Happy New Year, everyone. This is a day that we wait for in our coin collecting shows. Of course, Mike Mizak is here. His today's special sold out, like by 4:30 this afternoon. So he's doing some special things to help bring in the new year, as you always do.
Yeah, the working 28 consecutive hours is nothing compared to trying to find something to fill the void of 3 more shows, in essence.
It's true. So we've got a fun show planned. In fact, everything in the show was added at the last minute, so you got to tell me about
like
this
the
one.
last one that just sold out in 4 minutes.
Exactly, right.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, so I'm going to put this over here by you. So we've talked about the American Silver Eagle. It's going to sell out.
Right.
This was another painful conversation. It's the proof Silver Eagle. The government raised the price on this 20%.
Wow.
We priced this 2 weeks ago, anticipating the government's price. We should know better. Okay, we should know better, but we did not. And so, once again, after a long and tortured conversation, we decided, well, that's too bad.
Right.
This is what you shop here because you get what we guarantee you're going to get. That's why the coin show has been here for a quarter of a century. And so in that regard, for this Proof American Silver Eagle, in our first day of issue, it's exclusive. Look, I could have made this price anything I wanted to make. We're going to do $3,196, and I'm going to hold the price at $199.95 for this edition. As you can see, we've already sold almost 1,600. Wow. So we're about half sold through. It's had one real presentation on the course of the day. So we're going to give you basically a full presentation right here. So we are also going to do Annex. Now remember, we talked about the core. Annex has never done a colorized core before.
Oh,
every
no
one
kidding.
they've ever had has been clear, just been a regular clear plastic. We have colorized the core for the very first time on an Annex coin. And if you look, the core goes right up into the label. So you see that's the body of the eagle that's in the label itself that you're going to have within that. And so we have a colorized core Annex, which we are launching for the very first time. That is, of course, 100% exclusive to us. That's one of the other things that we've done after being here for a quarter of a century, is we have established so many relationships that we have an incredible basket of coins that you literally, absolutely, positively can't get anywhere else. We bring absolute and complete exclusivity to the table so that, you get that there's that sense of relief when you know you got the best price.
True.
That sense of relief when you know that everybody pays the same price. Nobody wants to, this is just like a dust magnet over here, is what's happening. And so everybody pays the same price. There's something kind of egalitarian about that I think is very comforting as a collector, going, I know I got the best deal that I could possibly get. There's no doubt about that. And so that's what I'm making that work.
I was looking for a mirror to check my makeup before the show.
Yeah, there you go. You could use this.
Why did you hand me this?
Yeah, I sometimes, if I'm shaving in the morning, I can get that, just get that in there pretty good. And that's, once again, a proof coin. So it's just like the congratulations coin that you saw, but this is the regular proof issue Eagle. Red oak presentation box included, $24.95. Now, do not confuse this with the mint state coin. That was the today's special value. The United States government, look, the proof coin is a special presentation coin. It is on the order of 100 times rarer by mintage than the mint state coin. And with the government raising the price on this 20%, here's my professional opinion. They're going to raise the price 20%. Coin collectors don't necessarily like that.
True.
They make these to order. You have what is absolutely a transitional coin, a coin that has to be in every collection because they're ending. Because, when they end the Silver Eagle, it's not just the mint state, all the Silver Eagles are changing. This is the last Proof American Silver Eagle that'll be done with this design on it. So it is a transformational coin. It's a legacy coin. It's a coin that you absolutely, positively have to have. But because of this little price increase, even though I've held the price on this right here, I'm anticipating this could end up being one of the rarest Silver Eagles, proof Silver Eagles ever made by the United States government. And when stuff gets rare like that, stuff gets expensive like that. And we're going to see that with the next little batch of coins that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something that is the greatest triumph of the United States mint in the history of U.S. coin collecting for the collector. They've created an absolute overnight sensation. And this coin, it's not going to be an overnight sensation, but for the long haul, this is absolutely, positively going to be a coin that is going to be special because, once again, it is transformational. It is a transition coin. It is a legacy coin because after 2020, this goes away. Only 3,196. We sell out the proof first day of issue every single solitary year. And as you see, we are trucking towards 1,600, 1,700, 2,000 of these coins. Now understand, when we do this first day of issue, 3,196, I can't bring this, but once we sell that out, That's it. I can never bring this back again. 3,196 of these coins is all that will ever exist. There will be no other, a different label or something like that. This will be first day of issue. This will be the end of it. Now look at this fantastic colorized label. See how they have the clouds and the sky in there.
Oh,
there's the eagle that comes in there. Absolutely stunning design. And we are debuting this at the same time the Mint is ending this design in the American Silver Eagle, and you have it in its what amounts to its rarest format, which is going to be the proof American Silver Eagle, which is going to be the proof American Silver Eagle.
Well, and the fact that you're getting it on FlexPay, it's important that we give you a little bit of an education as you're shopping here too, because I think today, for a lot of reasons, we're attracting a lot of new coin shoppers for the very first time, and we absolutely should. And what's interesting is, I know you've been learning a lot from Mike. Usually when I do a coin show with you, we've got maybe 1 or 2 coins where there's this kind of particular end of run story to tell. This is historic for a lot of different reasons. Every single coin in this next hour and a half is something that you should really sit up and take notice over, especially you can get FlexPay. Even if you've never shopped here, if you've never shopped, HSN, if you've never bought a coin in your life, if you've never thought about buying a coin, you can get this at home for less than $50. You get a 30-day return policy. You don't have to worry about it being the Wild West. I mean, everything about this is unique, is exclusive, is one of a kind, is one and done.
It's collectible, it's desirable, it's limited. One of the other great things that Annex brings to the table here is the fact that when we have these limited editions, each coin is individually numbered. We do a lot, look, I sell a lot of NGC coins, we sell a lot of PCGS, we just sold out an NGC coin. We sell PCGS coin, I had a PCGS pair sell out earlier that we're going to do that. But they may do 1 of 2,000 or 1 of 3,000, but only Annex of the big 3 right here will individually number every coin so you know where you stand in the limited edition. So now you have this proof American Silver Eagle, which sells for basically 4 times the price of a mint state coin. It's 100 times rarer by mintage than a mint state coin that's out there, which is what the today's special was that sold out, 12,299. This is 4 times rarer than that in terms of mintage, well, 100 times rarer according to mintage, 4 times rarer according to our first day of issue, yet it is still that transformational coin. It is the very last American Silver Eagle that will have that reverse on it that you see right there. And so that will be critically important. It will become even more important. It will become even more desirable and more highly sought after when the new coins are released in 2021, and everybody's going to want to back collect. And by then it's just too late because the United States government has already moved on. And that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to have a real shortage of proof coins coming out of the chute. I don't think they made that many. They raised the price pretty significantly. I think they made fewer because they mixed them up between congratulations, which is a little rarer than this. So you have the congratulations eagle, you got the regular proof eagle. They're probably going to do an S mint later. So I think the W mint's going to be spectacularly rare this year, even though it should be a coin that should be double or triple or quadruple what it has been in prior years. And understand, proof is substantially different. It's substantially rare. It's substantially harder to get. But in terms of price, I mean, the HSN price of the mint state coin's $120. So in terms of the pricing of this and the fact that I held $199.95, next time you see this coin with the red oak box, it's going to be $229, $239, $249, something like that, because the box is still a $25 value.
And a customer pick on its own.
Oh, of course.
I mean, you know, it's so interesting because I love doing these shows with Mike because I learn like you do, but more importantly, you do have to take action when you see something like this. And we call them opportunistic buys for a lot of different reasons. I mean, not only first day of issue, exclusive to Mike, exclusive first time that you're seeing that colorized core, first and last, as Ricky Bobby would say.
Right.
So it is the first and the last time that you're going to see not only that beautiful Walking Liberty, but of course that obverse, and you get it on FlexPay with that 30-day unconditional return policy. So I say why not, but I really would not wait because, Mike, I think you're right. Not only because the government raised the price, I think once
but we didn't.
But you didn't. But once the word kind of gets out, once the reality of the fact that it's not being done again, when it kind of hits everybody.
Yeah, it's supply and demand.
Right.
I mean, you understand it. This is a commodity in essence in that regard. If there's not enough of it, and I'm going to have the perfect example of that coming up. I'm about to show you a coin that was released from the United States government, the official release price from 2 months ago, not even 6 weeks ago, was $70.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to sell the balance of what we have for $9,000. So the price went from $70 to $9,000 in 6 weeks.
Wow.
Okay, that's what happens when people figure out what's going on.
Right.
Okay, and so when people figure out what's going on with this, because you know, a lot of dealers understand this. I don't think the collecting public understands that the end of a coin series is so incredibly significant. That the end of a coin series is so phenomenally collectible. Let me give you an idea. The Indian head penny transitioned out in 1909. That was the transition year, and they started then the 1909 in Lincoln cent in the same year. And for all I know, they may actually, I don't know, may make the new design in 2020. So it's a pure transition year. So there's a 1909 Indian head cent and a 1909 Lincoln cent. The old one, the 1909 Indian head cent, is worth far more than the Lincoln cent because they did all the new ones. The old one was the one that they didn't do. So a 1908 Indian head cent's about $8. 1909 Indian head cent's about $65. Okay, and that's like in just circulated condition. 1909 Lincoln cent's about $8. But understand that transition coin is incredibly important, and that's what this is. Like I said, they have not announced it. It would not surprise me if the United States government actually starts releasing the new design. And this year, who knows? I mean, you know, I don't even know if they're allowed. I mean, that's pure speculation on my part. I'm just, that's a guessing game. Is what that is. I don't even know what the design is. Nobody does. You know, so that's not the possibility. But understand the reality is it doesn't matter. Even if it's not till 2021, this coin is spectacular. If it is in 2020, this coin is off the charts. Then this coin is a rock star. It goes from being the warm-up band to being, you know, being the headliner. There's absolutely positively no doubt about that, because then it'll be functionally limited by the fact that they're making the new coin as well.
Well, and about 2/3 of the quantity already spoken for. I mean, you know. And
understand, we just debuted this today.
Today.
Okay, this is like the third full airing is all that we have.
That's wild. And remember, so the quantity that we have left, and you can see first day of issue is that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, and I say this quite often when I do shows with Mike, it's not like other categories that I have here where we can say, oh, don't worry, we'll make more. There's a wait list, we can back order. Yeah. We don't
because I don't get to make these. I don't get to manufacture these. They frown on that.
They do.
I've said this before, I would not rock that orange jumpsuit. Orange is just not my color, okay? It's just 100% not true.
Man.
So I will rely on the United States government to provide the coins
play by the rules.
That's right, 100%. Well, I'm a rule guy anyway.
That's true.
So, you know, that's just the fact of the matter.
Man.
And so now what's happening is people are going, now I get it.
Right.
Okay, last year of issues are cool. Like in the Liberty nickel, the first year of issue, 1883, in brilliant uncirculated condition of the Liberty V nickel, the very first year, I could sell it to you for $80.
Okay.
The last year of issue, 1913, I can sell you that in brilliant uncirculated for about $7.3 million. Okay? So, I mean, you know, so lasts can be really important.
Yes,
it can be way more important than firsts, in all honesty. And so you get those types, the St. Gaudens, the 1907 St. Gaudens. I mean, you know, the high relief St. Gaudens, yeah, it's about $150,000 or $160,000 coin. But the last year of the St. Gaudens, 1933, if one came to market today, it'd bring 30 to 40 million, something like that. So firsts are important, lasts are important, and sometimes lasts are more important. This may well be one of those cases. I think it's going to be absolutely, truly spectacular. As you can see, 1,850 already gone. 1,850 already gone. With everybody on the phone, I think we're closer to 2,000. Remember, only 3,196. And that's not for this show or this visit. That is all that there ever will be in perpetuity. And that is a perfect shot of what a proof American Silver Eagle looks like. It is absolutely ethereal. It is stunning. And remember, the very last year that you're going to see this design, the very first year that you see the colorized core exclusive to us here at HSN. Of course, first day of issue is exclusive to us. Individually numbering, first day of issue exclusive to us. With the red oak presentation box, $200. It ticks every single box of collectability. You 100% need to add this to your collection.
You do. Now, here's the only problem, and I almost feel bad for the people who are watching this on the internet after this show. You know what I'm saying? Because actually, Mike sells more coins when he's not on the air from people who tape the shows, go back and watch the rebroadcast, watch it on HSN.com. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. If you are wise, I would definitely, I hope you're considering, but more importantly, I hope you're making that purchase now.
Yes.
And I'll leave it at that because
coins, particularly on this day when we do this New Year's Eve day, you really need to be in the now.
You do.
Okay?
You do. So, Mike, do you know you've already sold 1,400 of these?
Well, yeah, sure, I get that. This is one of the coolest coins that I've ever been able to do. It's a transition year. It will be sold literally for 4 hours at the most.
Right.
Actually, I'm anticipating if everything goes to plan, it'll be 3.5 hours.
Right.
The addition will be this coin will only be sold for 3.5 hours.
Period.
That's it.
End of story.
That's end of story. That's done. That's the whole idea behind this coin.
So it's more than a this day only. It's just only being done today.
Right.
In addition to having that.
So
price
it's a
reduction.
really this day only.
It's really a
this day. And then it doesn't.
Only.
It's not sold anywhere.
Exactly. All right. Well, I know Mike has some more surprises up his sleeve.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
I'm Tony Little, and I always start my new year out thinking about my family, thinking about my business, and trying to take care of my personal health. You can do it!
All right, well, it's an annual tradition, our Coin Collector Show. If there's any day of the year to watch Mike Mizak, and if you haven't seen him for decades, where have you been? Number one, because he's been here for decades. And really in the world of coin collecting, he does things that no one else does. So welcome to HSN. I promise you're gonna have an education in addition to finding things that you can't find anywhere else in the coin kingdom. And that's kind of what we're closing this hour with, are some special curated items.
Yeah, this is a cool thing. We've not done this, because it wasn't able to even be done until today. You saw me even looking at the coins. The last coins of this just came out. It's a little 8-coin set. It's the West Point Mint 8-coin set that we've done. The United States Mint in 2019 really stepped up their game. They did some crazy stuff. They created the greatest American numismatic collectible in the history of the United States Mint in 2019, the 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Proof American Silver Eagle. They created that. They had the Apollo 11. They had all kinds. They had the rocket ship set. They had this whole new series of things for kids. Rocket ship sets that sold for $9.95, sold out. Before you know it, they were $200, $300. Wow. Some of the greatest things. But one of the coolest things they did were the West Point Mint subset. And that's what this set is. They decided to do a special series of 8 coins from the West Point Mint. Here's the key to it. You couldn't buy any of these coins from the United States Mint. To get this particular coin, you had to buy a United States government issue proof set. And when you did, they sent you one of these. They sent you this coin. And so they have this really cool, amazing coin, and they send you the coin.
Oh, come on.
Like this.
Really?
Now you wonder why Mint State Proof 69, Reverse Proof 69, and SP 69 are so valuable. Right there's your reason.
Wow.
Because, okay, that's not a 69. That's the way it comes. It came in this little plastic bag. It was a nightmare nightmare to get anything even approaching high grade. A Mint State 70 set of that, easily $1,000 to $1,500 just for that.
And 70 is perfect.
And 70 is perfect. Mint State 69 in this is still an exceptionally high grade. The average grade of this was 67.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, was 67. And NGC, that in SP 70, I think it's about a $4,000 coin. Give or take, somewhere in there. So to get this is the reverse proof coin. You had to buy the silver proof set. You had to buy the mint set to get this coin. You could not buy any of those coins. So there are the 3 special Lincoln cents that had never done a West Point minted Lincoln cent until they did these as a special addition to the sets that are out there. The sum total of mintage of those coins, all told, barely equals $1 million put together. The average mintage of a Lincoln cent is $1 billion, $3 billion, or $4 billion.
Okay.
So those are cool enough. That's special in and of its own right. But these are one of the most unique programs ever done by the United States Mint. They called it, as we called it in the numismatic industry, the Great American Treasure Hunt. So they decided to make 5 West Point minted United States quarters, which they did. They didn't sell them. They just randomly inserted them into circulation.
That is so cool.
You had to go find, because they were concerned about, when I was growing up, you used to check your change. That's how you started building your collection. And there wasn't any of that anymore. And so they said, so they made these West Point minted coins and they just put them out into the world, these West Point minted coins. And so all of a sudden these come out here. Now in Mint State 66, these coins, I think, like NGC, PCGS, that's about $179 to $249 a piece for those. So you got the better part of $700 or $1,000 in this certification. Here's that W or West Point Mint. Like I said, you cannot buy it. One of the reasons they're so valuable in these high grades is, remember, they released them into circulation. Okay,
so that didn't even come in like in a little plastic bag.
No, you had to get it. It came in the bank or the post office or wherever it is.
Oh, wow.
And just you put that in somebody's pocket for about 2 weeks, and it's about a Mint State 58. Okay, so to be able to get Mint State 66, you've got extraordinarily early release coins is the only way to get these. And they did 5 of these coins in the National Park series. It happens to be 5 of the most desirable National Park coins that you have here because of what they released. We had 2 Pacific War Memorial coins in there, the War in the Pacific that you're going to see right there. There's the Lowell, Massachusetts. There's the American Memorial Park that you see right there on the Northern Mariana Islands.
Nice.
That's a testament to our lives lost in World War II in the Pacific Theater. Then here on Guam, you have the American Memorial from Guam. That's right there, the War in the Pacific. This is the San Antonio Missions that you're going to see right there. And then the River of No Return Wilderness that you're going to have out there. And those are the West Point minted coins. Now, I don't know that they have any intention of doing that for this year. So this is quite likely the complete and total, and it is for 2019, the set. It comes in the custom presentation box that you see right there. And it is all 8 of the coins. It is all 8 of the coins that the United States Mint did as its special editions, none of which were available for sale in the highest possible affordable grade. So with 8 coins, we're only about, what's that, $67 a piece, something like that? 67 or 70, let me try to do the math there. We do that, yeah, $79 a piece is basically what those are going to be, $75 a piece, to be able to get these coins. Understand, I can't sell you any of these coins for $75 down here. I can't sell you this coin for $75. These I probably could. These coins are all gonna be $129, $149, $179, $229, $249, just for the W minted quarters, and particularly because the River and No Return and the San Antonio Missions and the W Mint, people just don't get them. I mean, they had to release them into circulation. They've not found them. Who knows? They must be sitting in a government warehouse or something. So to get the complete set of the West Point minted coins is something that's truly, truly substantial. So I waited till the end of the year, literally the last day of the year, to be able to sell the set when we finally got enough so that we had a few of these sets to put together. When I put together, finally, I found someone who had a very small quantity of high-grade River of No no return W Mint quarters. Like I said, this great American coin hunt that you're going to have there, the great American treasure hunt that you've got, that what this coin represents, these being, the premium and incentives, you can't buy them individually, you've got to buy all those sets. These right here have to be found, and they have to be found early so you get this incredible Mint State 66. There's no Mint State 70s, there's no Mint State 69s, and I think I don't think there's even any Mint State 68s, even in existence.
Oh, really?
So when you're looking at this, I'm not talking about available for sale, I mean in existence. So when you're looking at this, these are the highest possible grades that you can do without getting into the literally thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Well, and one thing that I've learned from Mike, because I've known Mike for a couple of decades, and he's been doing this for, several decades as well, well preserved, as we say. Whenever Mike curates a set of this significance, that's when my ears prick up. That's why when we do those huge sets, they always sell out, because people in the industry don't curate sets like this, meaning it would be more advisable from an economic standpoint for him to sell these individually.
100%.
I mean, than it is to do it as a set. I mean, but part of the reason Mike does it is, we know once you try the coin collector here at HSN, we know you'll become a devotee. I mean, you just will. It's funny because I think every producer, every host, every director, I've
turned all you into court
No, it is I
Every
swear to you, it is absolutely true.
In the last show, our producer Allison, okay, Mike, which one do I get for my collection?
I swear to you, and that's why I kind of call him the Andrew Lessman of coins, because as hosts, we didn't take vitamins until Andrew came here. No, I'm serious about this.
I know.
You know that I am. And hey, a couple of things. So that being said, when Mike curates a set like this, remember, it is advisable that you not only listen and learn, which I know you do, but because this is so extremely limited in quantity, it's also advisable that you call and make your buying decision. Now, you can do that with confidence because you still get a 30-day return policy, which, by the way, that is not standard in the world of coin collecting. I'll just tell you that right now.
It's non-existent.
It's non-existent. Yeah. And by the way, try to get 12 flex pays at a coin show. See,
security.
I knew I'd get a giggle out of you. So what I'm talking about is we have our VIP card, our HSN card. If you apply and buy, now there's a special apply and buy promotion as well that I'll get to in a moment, but you could create your own 12-month flex pays, in which case you'd be looking at less than $50 a month to get this at home.
To get a unique one time, one collection that the United States government has ever done. They're not going to reproduce this. They're not going to do it again. Okay, you want the 3 Lincoln cents that have a West Point mint mark on them. Check.
Yep.
You want the 5 Washington quarters that have got a West Point mint mark on them. Check.
Yep.
All 8 of them right here. Now, if I could do this, make these all Mint State 67s.
Sure.
I can make this 70, 70, 70. I could do that, but that's going to be $3,000, $4,000, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I probably should have given people that option, but I don't know if I can even do that. I don't know that I have any of these coins in 70. They just don't exist, is ultimately what it comes down to. They just simply don't exist in that. So this is another one of those things. Let's say you're not, in essence, a hardcore coin collector. And I know $5.99 is not exactly a great entry price, but it is so significant in terms of what the Mint did. And the United States Mint, I'm telling you right now, has really upped their game to a great degree. They have really taken their game to another level, is ultimately what it comes down to. And I think 2020, given the fact that it's the last year of issue of the American Silver Eagle, we've got some absolutely transitional coins coming in 2020. The first colorized coin made by the United States government will be coming out in 2020. We've got a basketball commemorative coin with a curved coin. We've done baseball before, so now we've done the Apollo 11. Now we're going to have the basketball with a curved coin. They've got all kinds of surprises coming out for us. They're really trying hard, and 2019 will be that outlier year. It'll be that year that they really turn the corner, and it'll be that year that everybody is going to try to collect. And this collection really, really, really embodies that more than almost anything else that we're able to sell to you, because it is unique, it is thoughtful, it is well thought out, it is well executed, all of those things that you want. They're phenomenally limited. I have them in high grade. They're abundantly affordable. So they're all the things that you want to collect. And then the fact that it's a one-time only thing. They're not going to do this again. It only happened in 2019. It only happened happen for these 8 coins. This is it. Then it's done, gone, and over. And this is your one chance. I'm selling it one day this year is going to be this day. We've
Right.
never sold these as a package before.
And remember again, I mean, even if you split this into 2 sets, I mean, seriously, I mean, this is, again, not really cost effective for Mike, but for the limited quantities that we do have, I really hope and suggest that you do it now. I know that this particular set, I kind of call it a curated edition, if you will, takes a little bit of a thoughtful education on Mike's part, but I know you've absorbed that information, and if you have, chances are you're calling, and if you're not, you should be.
Yeah, I would think so. Because when you look at this right here, you know, what we have here is this special West Point mint set that the United States government really, like I said, put this out and was, I mean, when this coin came out, it was monstrous. When this coin came out, it was monstrous. When this coin came out, it was monstrous. When each one of these coins, and, you know, we sold this coin and then couldn't sell this and couldn't sell this. We couldn't find them. Never sold. I don't think I've ever sold this individually.
No.
The River of No Return. I've sold them all. I've sold them all singly, but I've not been able to sell that coin individually because none of them really have ever come to market because you just can't buy them.
Yeah.
You literally have to wait for somebody to find it. And it has to be someone who found it like at the bank, in a roll, put it away immediately, and then basically made it available for certification, because even the tiniest bit of circulation in this just keeps this from being a high-grade coin. Like I said, there's no Mint State 70s in these. There's no Mint State 69s in these. None of any of these coins are in Mint State 69 in any of the major grading companies. Mint State 68, I don't even think there's any Mint State 68s. Mint State 67 is the highest grade, and those coins can run to hundreds and thousands of dollars a piece depending on the grading service. So Mint State 66, excuse me, is the highest graded contiguous set that I can make available for offer. Same thing up here with the special West Point minted Lincoln cents that were the add-ons to sets. None of these coins available. First time I've made them directly from for purchase from the U.S. Mint. We put them all together in the highest affordable grade at basically $75.
Well, only for